Hey guys, welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge. Today we'll take another look at the charts and we see the S&P 500 down a little bit. Yeah, the dollar is going sideways. We want it to go down actually. It's all very much consolidating. And yeah, well, this is where we see support for the S&P. And let's take a short look at the dollar, the Dixie. And well, on a smaller time frame, well, we're at the daily right now. It's not that small, but trend lines, yeah, we can see a channel forming, something like this, channel forming, and it could potentially be a higher low over here. We do not want that because we want to stay below this line. This line originally from the big gay, very funny name, I know, but he draws nice lines sometimes, and I'm all about nice lines. I'm about two things, funding and nice lines. Yes. What makes it very funny at this moment is funding. I'm always looking at premiums and discounts, and the whole day we have seen discounts on Bitmex and discounts on Bybit and so on. And at the moment, let's refresh it to be sure. Yeah, Bitmex is gonna have predicted negative funding, FTX, OKX, Huobi, very big exchanges. And yeah, that means those people have to buy back higher. When funding is negative, I don't know, you do not want to be short. You don't. And if it's very positive, like over here, you want to sell some. Like over here, at this top over here, we had very high funding. It will come down. And in the bull market, you would say this is a head and shoulders. But if everybody starts shorting at the bottom, look over here, we go up hard, very hard. They won't let you out. And right now, we've had a massive day and funding is turning negative again. I mean, those people are in trouble. People shorting now are in trouble. Of course, if you zoom out and of course, if you take a look at this chart I published not so long ago, this is a very logical, I published this on the 8th of October. It is a very logical point in the chart to short. We are right up against resistance. We touched it today. Very logical point to short, but if everybody's gonna short here, they have to buy back at some point. But if spot markets keep buying like they are, yeah, they will get stopped out higher. They will get liquidated. That's how I look at it now. Funding negative over here. Oh man, this will go higher. This really will go higher. So yeah, let's take another look. I saw some sort of a fractal over here. We had like a tabletop with a head and shoulders kind of, and we had the exact same thing over here. And people were all like, oh, I shorted, yes. And well, we know what happened. We just made a higher low over here. And yeah, we kept buying. And this is very weird to me because it really is spot driven buying. This is, and the thing is, in the Google searches, doesn't show the interest up that much. So I'm not sure what is exactly driving this. Institutions, I think, guys like Paul Tudor Jones and you name it, Michael Saylor. Yeah, those are the guys who are like, yeah, I need some. Betting on the brains. I mean, if we zoom out, we are so bullish, guys. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. In a couple days, the monthly will close. And looky look. How does this look, guys? This is just moon territory. Like we're almost at the highest monthly close ever. This will melt up right now with the funding being like this. I mean, it's really hard for me to Look at the daily, man. It's really hard to give a target right now for me. Like all I can say is don't try to short it yet, because if there's a day, you know, when we go up 10 or 20%, then you want to short it. But right now, I'm like, where do we take profit? Like over here, it's almost 17k. Yeah, could be, because I mean we had the halving. There's not that much coins being mined every day anymore. And if people keep buying and if people keep shorting, well, we go up. We go up hard. Like I said, this will end with a blow off top. This will end with a blow off top where we get one wick and like really a dark mall. Something like we had over here, but then the opposite. Like over here we like people were too long over here, boom, shake them out hard and then go back up. Over here this day as well was crazy, and you see what happened. We had this day was 20% up in one day or something, and you can see exactly what happened after. You know, it was a mega dump, and this will end just like that. This will end just like that, but not yet, not yet, because people are way too long. Oh, sorry, way too short. So it will not end yet. Is this our target? Maybe. We can also draw it like this. And then we broke it. So yeah, we can go to a smaller time frame, look at some supports. But all I can say is don't short yet, because there are too many shorts already. So yeah, don't short it yet. The hourly looks very good as well. We keep making on. Let's go to the 5 minute. What do we see? This is the Bitstamp chart. I always look a little bit at Bitstamp. This was very funny. This today I was looking at this really quick dump. It was only on Bitstamp. They tried dumping the index, and what they do then is they try to dump on the index, and people get liquidated on the index on margin exchanges. For example, on a Bybit or on a Bitmex, they get liquidated on the index. So they try to nuke the index, but it got bought up instantly. So this is what I see now, and it just looks bullish. Sorry guys, this was like a school book bullish pattern as well, just a continuation pattern. Yeah, with the negative funding being like this, this won't stop yet. Like I said, everybody expects 13.8, like I expected in this one, like I expected on the 8th of October. I draw this this chart. It's very logical to take profit over here, but everybody's trying to short it. So sorry, this will melt up. This will melt up hard. I hope you guys be careful with shorting, because it's not the right moment yet. Take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is not following at all, but not as much as Bitcoin by a long shot. I mean, Ethereum is just going sideways a little bit. Can't really draw anything from this. I mean, Ethereum, when Bitcoin is gonna will go back consolidating, you know, Ethereum will do its thing, I think. But right now they're suffering a little bit from the DeFi, and they already by a mile broke last year's highs. So maybe it's time for Ethereum to come back down a little bit, or consolidate a little bit more, or just wait for Bitcoin to be done with this small run up before it's time for Ethereum again. This was last year's high. We're far above that, and Bitcoin is not even at last year's high. So, or well, we touched it today. So yeah, Ethereum is not following at the moment. Maybe that has to do something with Ethereum BTC. Let's take a look, quick look. By the way, guys, I Not sure I should tell it still, but I 100x'd my account within 2 weeks. And yeah, that's crazy. I never done something like that before. I'm just buying all day, selling all day. I'm selling tops, buying bottoms, little pullbacks, and if I like them, I keep going. If I don't like it, well, sometimes I'm just scared. Can't say my risk management was too good, but man, I never did 100x within 2 weeks. So yeah, Ethereum BTC is going to go to support. I mean, it's not looking terrible. It's not looking terrible. They are coming into like bounce territory. Should be something like this. And let's remove that one. It should be something like this. Something like that. Could be quicker, you know, could be throw it in once and do a retest and then go up. Because right now it's school book perfect right now. They broke this big resistance. You can see it over here was last year's high as well. They broke it, went to the next resistance over here, came down in a perfect falling wedge, big falling wedge, and they will break this one up. But they will need to break it up. Maybe a little fake out to the downside to make people scared. Like I said, be very careful at the moment shorting it. I wouldn't want to short. If you, I'm still very much long buying dips, small dips and small time frames, because I expect a blow off top, or for now I expect not letting those shorts out yet. But like I said, I can take this risk because I did 100x. I have a tight stop. Another small tip maybe is if you want to have your stop in profit, make sure you also slide the leverage bar to 100. That way, if your stop gets hit, you don't get a lot of slippage. Because if you trade with some size, and I know there are a couple of people watching these videos who trade with a little bit of size, if you slide the leverage bar to plus 100, you don't get slippage on your stop, because in moments of this, if this is gonna drop now, the drop will be hard and the wick will be hard as well. It will go deeper than you think it will. So if you want to take profit in or like have a stop in profit, make sure you slide to 100x. I'm not saying to trade 100x with your whole account. If you want to try some leverage, and if you're a beginner, try doing 3x. That's more than enough. And if you want to trade with some leverage, make sure to use one of these sign-up links. You'll help yourself. You get discounts up to 20% on your trading fees, and trading fees eat your profits. So make sure, if you want to make money, start with using one of these links so you'll save money, and that's the most important thing. Like I said, the weekly is looking like, the monthly is looking like a monster, the daily is looking like a monster. We could go sideways a little bit. I just think because people are shorting this so much and people are bearish, they will get shaked out first. That's about it. And if you want to see, like, I always look at discounts. You see the index price over here. You see the exchange price over here. Perpetual price. Discount is not that high at the moment. People are longing a bit, or shorts are covering. I follow someone on Twitter. 3 digits inbound, a really funny name, I think. He does a lot of those profiles things and stuff, and looking where shorts come in and where longs come in. I don't. I keep it a little bit simpler, but I use a little bit more experience maybe. So yeah, that's about it for today. Make sure to follow me, subscribe me, let me know what you think. And if you want to have questions, make sure to ask them. You can also ask them on Twitter or in the comments. I'll see you guys tomorrow.